Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the 1980s series. It is still August here on Medicine Creek. In the last episode, we got our oats harvested and got all the straw baled up here. So, oat harvest is finally done. Now we've got a bare field here. Before the last video, I did purchase this Noon slurry spreader here. It's the Magnum 4000. It's a pretty good size slurry tank, and our cows have produced quite a bit of slurry here. So, I think today we're going to start spreading some slurry. I think I'm going to use the Alice Chalmers here because I haven't really used that much. So, we're going to hop in here. It's the 87 full power shift. Can't remember the last time I've used this tractor on this series. It should have enough horsepower to pull this slurry spreader as we run over the tongue there, but not a big deal. Get that hooked up. Looking at the size comparison, yeah, that should handle it just fine. It is kind of dragging on the ground. I'm not sure why that is. I guess the hitch on the Alice Chalmers is just so low, and that's just such a big tongue on that slurry spreader. It's just pretty much on the ground there. That might be an issue, but I'm sure all the tractors have about the same hitch height, but I'm not for sure. If it becomes an issue, we'll have to change it out. As of now, I'm just going to leave it. I think we fill up over here somewhere. There we go, I found it. It's just right here somewhere. So we are getting loaded up with slurry. Now, with slurry, there really is no tender trailer or like a cart that you can bring slurry out to the field. So I'm just gonna have to kind of go back and forth here to load up with slurry, but I'm not sure exactly how many loads it's gonna take. It's such a small field, it might only take this one load. I hope it takes more than one load because I've got a whole bunch there in the barn that I need to get moved out of there because the capacity on the slurry is completely full. So I definitely need to get this out of here. I think I could sell it to the BGA, but I'm not sure there's a BGA on the map and I don't have enough money to place one down, so I'm not sure what to do with it. I could probably put it on the grass field. I do need to till up that alfalfa field and plant or seed regular grass since we found out that we can't give our cows alfalfa hay, so that's what I might do. I might chop what's left of the alfalfa there and then plow it under, spread some slurry, and then seed some grass. That's probably the best way to go about it if it doesn't take much over here in this field. Alright, we're pulling in here to the field. I haven't used the slurry spreader, so I'm not sure which way it unloads or anything like that. But we're gonna turn it on. Okay, looks like it's just out the back. Perfect. Okay, the animation is a bit weird. I don't know why it keeps going on and off like that. There we go. Now, well, I don't know. Must be something with precision farming, or maybe I'm too far to the left or something. There it kind of goes. Kind of strange there, but we are spreading some slurry now. It's got a pretty good animation, to be honest, when it works. Looks real nice. We are putting some nitrogen down, it looks like. We're in the yellow. We're not to the green yet, so I'll still have to fertilize this field. And speaking of fertilizer, I still need to fertilize all my cornfields one more time to get max fertilization. I guess I haven't fertilized them at all because the planter didn't do fertilizer, so definitely need to get on that. The corn is getting quite tall as well. We could probably chop some corn right now if we wanted to. I just don't have the fertilizer on there. I don't think I'm going to chop corn this year. I think I'm going to chop that alfalfa if I can. I'll have to go through and make sure that the alfalfa can be chopped for silage. Pretty sure it can. But I'll have to check that out off camera here and then decide if I want to do that or not. Because I kind of need all my corn for some money this winter so we can maybe purchase another field or something like that. Hopefully. That's the goal anyways. But the slurry is running out quite fast here. We're already down to like 20% here, so we're definitely gonna have to fill up multiple times, which is a good thing. Are we even gonna make it one pass? We're down to 4%, 3%, 2%, and we are empty right when we got close there. So pretty much got one headland pass done with that, but we're gonna head back to the farm. Of course, the train is right there. I should have known better. It always goes by when I need to cross the train tracks, but yeah, we're gonna head back to the farm and get this thing filled back up with some slurry. I'll catch you guys when we're back over here at the field. So it does look like we have some clearance between the tongue and the ground, so that is a plus. I don't think it's going to be an issue. It hasn't so far, so that is a good sign there. We get that turned back on. Animations are going, which is phenomenal, and we're digging in here. We should be able to get most of this done, I feel like, with this load. We might need one more load, but I don't think any more than that. I shouldn't, at least. I did check your guys' comments on what we should put in this field, whether it's like a cover crop or a grain crop or whatever, grass, and a couple of you guys said grass, a couple of you guys said do like corn or soybeans, and then I saw one comment saying to do a cover crop, sugar beets, which I thought was pretty funny. It's not a bad idea, but I just trying to do stuff realistic to the Midwest, and I don't see any sugar beets in the Midwest. I appreciate your comments, but I don't think we're gonna be doing sugar beets here. I think I'm gonna do corn here next year. Could do soybeans, corn or soybeans. I know a couple of you guys said to do grass, and you can mow the outside of the field too, which is a good idea. idea. I guess we'll just have to see if I buy another field. If I buy another field, I can maybe put this to grass. I definitely need some straw and some other stuff for like the cows and stuff. So that's kind of why I want to do some corn or soybeans, because I could chop the corn, stuff like that. I could chop soybeans too, to be honest. That's not very likely. I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear. I appreciate all the feedback though. We might actually get this all done with this load. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think we were going to get this done. 13%, 10%, something like that in there. So we might finish it. We're going to finish it. There we go. Look at this. Perfect. This field is now done. I could probably do some tillage on this quick, and then it'll be pretty much ready for whatever I do with it. But I think I'm gonna wait and let the slurry sit on there for a little bit before we disc it under. I'm not sure what you would do in real life in regards to tillage after putting down slurry. I've never really done slurry in real life. Let me know in the comments if you guys have like pigs or something and you guys put down slurry. What do you do? Do you do some tillage after? Do you just let it sit there? What do you do? I'm curious. All right, we're back at the farm now. I don't know which barn I want to put this in. Probably put it in the open barn over there, the pole barn. Yeah, I'll put it next to that silage box. We do still have slurry in here, but I'm gonna be using it again over there soon, so it should be fine for now. Normally I would empty it out before storing it, but if we're gonna be using it soon, it should be fine for now. I'm gonna leave it hooked up too. We'll leave the Alice Chalmers hooked up here. I'm sad that I haven't used it, but it's a great tractor and glad to use it today. This noon spreader worked pretty good. It is very dirty. We'll get it cleaned off. I guess it is a slurry spreader, so it's supposed to be really dirty, but it worked pretty good. I just found that on King's Mods the other day. It's really nice, actually. Alright, guys, so I just did a whole bunch of testing to see what I can do with this alfalfa here, and there's really nothing I can do. I can maybe mow it and bale it and sell it, but that is the only thing I can do. I can't turn it into silage or anything like that. I'm not sure why you can't on this map, or at least I haven't found any mods that will accept this type of alfalfa, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and then disc it in and just go ahead and sow some grass there. So we're gonna hop in the 5288 if we can find it. I think it's in this barn right up here. I believe I put it in here. Yes, it is. Perfect. Go ahead and hop in. I need to find a way to make the duels a little closer together because they're a bit far apart. I think they're row crop duels. I need to figure out how to, if there's an option to not have the row crop duels because they're a bit wide in my opinion. Other than that, this tractors are pretty good. We have one in real life, so really nice to have it in game and to use it. But anyways, we're gonna head out to the alfalfa field over here and get this tilled up. It's kind of sad. There's just no use for alfalfa in this series since you can't use it for cows or really anything for that matter. So there we go, we're tilling it up. Shouldn't take us too long. It's about a 10-acre portion if I remember correctly from mowing it, so not gonna take too long. Is that a corn stalk texture or what is that? It looks like corn stalks. Interesting. I guess textures won't change varying on the crop. That kind of makes sense. It can kind of be hard to code that. I feel like it's just an if-then statement. That's all I know about coding is if-then statements, so don't ask me about that stuff. guys, we are just about done here ripping up this alfalfa, so hopefully we can get this turned around pretty quick and still get a cutting of hay off of this. I'm not sure though. It's already August, so it'll take probably 3 months to grow. Yeah, it'll be probably November before we're able to mow this, so probably won't get another cutting of hay off this year, which kind of stinks. We need some, definitely need some more hay for the cattle for this winter. Probably will have to buy that off a neighbor or somebody, but yeah, very unfortunate that the alfalfa didn't work for us. Good thing we caught it now so that we can get it righted before it gets too bad. But we're gonna get this parked up here where it was. I guess just leave it hooked up. We won't need the 5288 for a while, so we'll just leave that there. And I guess I can just go ahead and start spreading some slurry on that right now. I might as well. Kind of the point of this video is to spread some slurry. So we're gonna get this filled back up and head back over to that field. I might do some lime on that as well. Maybe in the next episode we can do some lime and then drill that and then figure out what we're doing with the other field. That'll be the next episode most likely. But we'll get this full here. There we go. We are full. We go ahead and spin around here and head out to the field. I should probably go mow that pasture as well at some point. There's some brush growing out there and stuff that we need to take care of. So at some point this summer definitely need to take care of that before the brush gets too big to where the batwing can't handle it. If it gets that bad, we'll have to take the chainsaw out there and cut it down as we flip. How do we manage that? I know the tank's heavy, but dang, especially with how low the drawbar is, I feel like it should not flip that easier. Maybe that makes it flip easier. I don't know. That was interesting. I just made a normal turn and all of a sudden we're on our side. We did manage to get it back over the correct way, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Pretty interesting, but we are spreading slurry now. Let's see, we've done 2 acres so far, so that field over there is only 2 acres. I think this one's about 10, so I'm not sure if we have enough slurry to cover this whole thing or not. Hopefully we do, but we're gonna find out. And we are empty there. How much slurry do we have left in the cow pen here? Oh, that was our last load. I didn't even realize the spreader didn't get full. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, well, I guess we're done with slurry. We didn't get much of the field done, to be honest. Let's check precision farming if I can find the right menu here. Yeah, I didn't get much done whatsoever, so that's fine. We just used up the slurry. We're gonna get some more slurry here in the next few months. Probably won't have anywhere to go with it at that point. But yeah, we got the job done that we needed to. The tanker is empty, so I don't have to worry about emptying it before storing it here. Probably should wash it off, but we can do that some other day. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode on the 1980s series. I really appreciate all the support on this series, and again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.